Alright, welcome to Play It Loud for a new series called Sandiego Sundays. Joining me again is my sister,
Cara! I'm so excited!
She's very excited.
Carmen Sandiego!
There she goes! Quick, after her!
I've worked out why she's such a hero. I mean, she's not a hero, alright? She's a villain, but she's such a good villain because at the end, when she doesn't get her treasure, she's just sort of happy that you've learnt something. Like, the treasure isn't really... She just wants to fuck around with you and just get you to learn something. And that's why I like her. As an education student myself, I think you could have worse villains for your children. Or heroes, even.
Fair enough. That's Cara's view on Carmen Sandiego. So, this was one of our landmark games as kids, and we played it in we first played it in the Tumut Library. I think Franklin Public School Library in Tumut.
Yeah, and then we got a copy of our
We
own
did get
very
a copy.
quickly.
Yeah, we got a copy of our own for Christmas.
And it was just... And it's like... I mean, when we were kids, we didn't really get along that well, but for the hours we were playing Carmen, we bonded and we worked on problems together. Did you do CJ and BJ? Sorry, we're having trouble. This is what gumshoes have trouble with. Trying to work out what they're going to call themselves.
CJ and BJ?
Sounds great.
Okay. I'm not going to get teased for that.
I don't know. It's your blog, mate.
Alright. Let's go. Verifying identity. Updating Acme Detective roster. And we're away.
Because this is how spies recruit. You just log in and say, I want to be a spy today.
I hope your career is a long and successful one. Get rid of the details of your first case.
Mm-hmm.
So, one of the great... This
You
version...
must apprehend the thief by the date recorded on your detective brief. Track the thief to his hideout and arrest him. A travel agent is available at all times by pressing the travel auto dial button. Charles...
One of this version's great advances over the earlier versions. There are a lot of versions of Where in the World is Carmen Sandiego. This one is the deluxe CD edition, and it's fully voiced.
Which is so exciting.
You get a lot of interesting characters.
And when this came out, it was really exciting for us.
It was really exciting for us.
So you're the new Acme detective. My name is Shiley, but
You can call me Shile.
I'll be a travel agent for this case.
Yeah, we've played this a bit. Off to Cairo.
The book's solid. Hope you don't mind, Coach. Bon voyage.
Alright, so we fly off to Cairo to pick up the trail of our first case.
So wait, how long did we have to solve the case? Do you remember?
Oh.
It doesn't really matter, I was just curious.
Case details. We've got until Wednesday, 7 p.m.
Okay, cool.
Cool.
A little under a week. Nice.
As you, he left for the land of the great Incan Empire.
Cool.
As you get deeper into the game and solve more cases, it gets much, much harder.
His true love left him for a job as a tattoo lady in the circus.
Okay.
Left him for a job as the
Tattoo lady in the circus. Is that implying that he's got tattoos?
It implies that his girlfriend
Had
did.
tattoos.
That he liked tattoos. Or maybe does he drive a Harley?
That might be going a bit far.
Okay.
Let's remember this was trying to educate kids.
Yeah, I suppose.
Let's inspect the airplane. A Kiswan dictionary?
Sure.
Some of the pronunciations in this are going to be a bit rough. So for those of you who haven't played any of the multiple versions of Carmen, wait for Shell.
Clams him up. So I go, Samantha, so he goes, hello, I told you never to call me here. Where you off to today, hot stuff?
For those of you who've never played any of the various versions of Carmen Sandiego, you've got to fly around the world finding clues that lead you to a new destination. If you go to the right destination, you'll keep getting more clues, But if you go to the wrong destination, you've got to fly back to where you just were and find the right one. You can't... If you've gone to the wrong destination, you can't fly on to the right one. Which drags your time out. You're on a time limit. Yeah, you've only got... In the early ones, you've got about a full week to find the Crim. In the later missions, you can get down to about 4 or 5 days. So...
And the clues become harder.
And the clues do become much harder. Yes, Shell. Incan Empire, out of all these, I'm guessing we're going to Lima.
Yeah, so the Incan Empire was located in modern-day Peru.
Cool. Off we go. So when we were kids, we played this with a
Jacaranda Atlas.
Jacaranda World Atlas at our side, which was very useful for all sorts of things. It had little bits of information, including currencies and cities.
I suppose, because we had the Grolier Encyclopedia, but you couldn't use that at the same time as you were playing something else.
No, because you needed to have the CD in for both.
Oh, you did too. And no internet, so yeah.
Yeah. So this time, because we don't have a... The problem is most new atlases are no longer era appropriate for this game.
Yeah.
So we are playing this. We actually now know a lot of the stuff, but
In the earlier questions, there are some things that you go, oh, I don't know that. But that's what I mean. You're learning. We're still. I mean, I'm 30. Braden's 29 now, and we're still learning.
And this is how you know you're on the right track. The vile henchman.
That's vile instantly. V full stop I full stop L. Full stop. E.
It does stand for something, but I can't remember what it is.
A vile henchman. You must be on the right track.
There we go.
There's the chief chiming in.
Told me about a hair-raising scheme to collect giant tortoises.
I'd say we'd probably be going to the Galapagos. Or
I
around
suspect we are. So the way these work is that in this version of the game, your first 3 clues are all about where they've gone. Your 4th clue, the person you can call, will tell you something about the person you're chasing, because before you catch them, you've got to get enough information to get a warrant on them.
He seems to frequent dockside restaurants.
Which means he probably eats seafood. As you get deeper into the cases, you get less of these clues about them, so you've got to put... And they're harder, so you've got to kind of go more out on a limb with getting your warrant. Notebook entry. Picked up oxygen tank mask Galapagos diet.
Yes, I think it might be the Galapagos.
I suspect you're right.
Which you will find near Ecuador and Quito.
Quito?
Quito!
Worldwide travel.
What do you find less of near Quito?
Pay later.
Pardon?
Volcanoes.
Yeah.
We were doing a practice case and we accidentally flew to Quito at one point.
Oh, very good choice. Excellent vistas.
You know what's funny?
Don't be
What?
a stranger now.
As much as I knew about the Galapagos Islands, I really didn't think they were near Ecuador.
I wouldn't have put them there either. No, I've got to say I thought they were more...
Oh, but it's right.
I'm gesturing vaguely toward the map, which you of course can't see.
No one can see. Jill's taken a wrong turn.
Yes. He took off on a Hajj to the Grand National Mosque at Islamabad.
Islamabad.
That's Pakistan, I think. Oh, I've hit the wrong button. Phoning CrimeNet is a last resort because it takes a lot of your time for some reason. Like, for some reason, I've on the phone to CrimeNet for 2 hours. Coast Guard reports indicate suspect has spent the night on a dinghy moored in the Arabian Sea.
Maybe CrimeNet's run by Centrelink.
They keep you on hold.
Yeah. So Islamabad is the capital city of Pakistan.
Be on the lookout for someone with malachite colored eyes.
Malachite coloured eyes. Isn't that great? Grey is an option. I think malachite is grey.
Malachite is green.
Oh shit, is it?
Yes.
Oh, I'm going to get the wrong thing. Warren, hey, Warren, Robert.
Can you change it?
This is Warren.
Transmission complete. Computation proceeding.
Maybe I won't get anything.
Program run completed. Data eliminate all suspects.
Yay!
Go, warrant.
If you get the warrant for the wrong person, then you get in a lot of trouble.
Same for if you get a warrant, you catch the person but you don't have a warrant. Let's try that again with green eyes this time. I didn't know malachite was green.
Yeah, malachite is a green stone.
Yeah.
Receiving transmission. Initiating search of Acme database. Program run completed.
Come on.
Warrant secured for Ihorovich.
Yeah, for those of you at home who can't see us, we both just put our arms in the air in celebration. It was very visually impactful, but yeah, not so much.
Ihorovich on site for the theft of the plans of the Great Pyramid from Egypt. Some of the stuff that gets stolen in this game gets pretty outlandish.
Mm-hmm.
We were flying to Pakistan, weren't we?
Yeah,
Yeah.
some time ago.
I should be so lucky.
Yeah, you should.
Oh, the chief told me you would be calling. Where to, Gumshoe?
Karachi, baby!
Oh, sure, I can get
So this game came out in 1990, so there are references to the Soviet Union and countries that no longer exist. So it's got a bit of date to it.
That's part of the fun. Teach kids history.
Yes.
Find out what doesn't exist anymore.
Oh, we've caught him. When they get violent, I heard a group of questionable characters say they were on the lookout for someone from Acme.
That's us.
That means we're in the right place to catch them.
Gee, that was really quick. I forgot
Yeah.
how quick it is when you first start.
Yeah. We did a practice one on my case file. William Tell activities for the home hobbyist. And it took us right up till like a few hours before the deadline to catch them. Yep. It's Ihorovich, I hope.
That was lovely alliteration.
Yeah.
There's another word for alliteration when it's syllables. I can't remember what it is, but we learned about it in creative reading last year.
Very good.
But you do it in poems. Or like.
Oh.
If anyone wants to write in and tell us.
Leave a comment below.
Congrats on your arrest. Fine
Thanks.
work. I hope you put him away for a long time.
Me too.
I have reserved 2 seats on flight 1121. Here we go, dearie. It's on me.
We're off to Cairo because apparently that's the nearest court. It does.
From Pakistan.
Yeah, you when you do arrest them, you have to end up in places like Singapore and Cairo and San Francisco.
Order in the court. The Acme Detective Agency should be commended for
Yeah.
the capture and conviction of Ihor Ihorovich.
Thank you.
Where's my gavel?
Good detecting. Happily, the suspect was apprehended with the goods. Thanks to you, Ihor Ihorovich won't be troubling innocent people. You've earned a promotion. You've been promoted to investigator.
Yay! Pay rise.
Another of Carmen's gang has struck. Press the send
Someone
button
always
to
does.
receive. Press the cancel button to assign.
I've got to say, you know, you spend all your time in this game chasing criminals,
Your new
arresting
case is
them,
going to be most difficult.
but it never seems like you're making a real difference.
No.
There's always another criminal.
Call Acme Travel ASAP.
The first astrolabe.
This is the chief signing out.
What is an astrolabe?
I shall find out for you.
It doesn't matter to the game, but I'm curious.
Try pressing the
Oh.
dial button marked
I
travel.
pressed the wrong button.
The astrolabe is a very ancient astronomical computer for solving problems relating to time and the position of the sun. I think it's the thing that they had on QI.
Oh, that thing that looked like a clock.
Yeah.
Ah.
Yeah, several
I'm
types of
your
astrolabes have been
travel
made.
agent for this case. What can I do you for?
Yeah. It looks really cool.
Well, we're off to Tehran.
Oh, marvelous choice. Nice weather. Drop us a line.
Okay, so we're in Iran. He left it to visit his sweetheart on a sugarcane plantation. So somewhere that grows sugar. That could be anywhere.
Probably not Queensland, unfortunately. It's very seldom Queensland.
I don't even think Brisbane's.
Someone with ebony hair.
I don't think Brisbane's even a location. Sydney is, and I have a feeling.
India, Kenya, Pakistan.
Useful. Made of snakeskin and filled with balboas. It's a money belt. Where do they spend balboas?
Balboas. A Panamanian.
Okay.
Panama.
Let's fly off to Panama or somewhere near Panama.
So he goes, what do you know? So I go to be seen with you? You betcha. Worldwide travel, you show, you go. Where can I send you?
Panama.
That would be good.
Who knew?
Oh, very
Um,
good choice.
For this first video,
Weather, excellent vistas.
I'm kind of letting them do their talking thing,
Have a good
but
one.
we will kind of probably start skipping that at some point.
We were gonna, like, part of this was gonna be like, you know, what we used to do, like we used to hang out, talk about other crap, and
Yeah.
play Carmen at the same time. So once we've sort of got this stuff done, so you've like got a bit of an idea of like how they do this, we'll just blabber on more. Because it is kind of stifling having to stop every couple of seconds to let them talk.
Yes. He wanted to be outstanding in his field, so he took off for an agricultural country.
That cuts it down, doesn't it?
From the Islamic Republic of Pakistan.
We might be going back to Pakistan then.
That seems like the obvious choice.
Is Pakistan agricultural?
Yeah, they grow stuff.
I say.
He said he was looking for a good diamond cutter.
Probably wears jewellery, and that's actually the first time anyone's told us his gender. So it's a he with black hair and jewellery.
Sounds good.
All he did was ask me the time of day. Hello, I told you never to call me here. Where to, hun?
Karachi. We were just in Tehran. Anyway,
Nice weather.
this is a person with no regard for the cost of air travel.
Nothing dead.
So, as we record this, on the subject of things other than the game, as we record this, it's Easter Saturday. I've,
Pakistan's economy is based on
my gosh,
agriculture.
there you
We
cotton
could have
is
read
the
that
most
last time.
important crop. Yes, every time you fly to somewhere, it gives you a little fact file here on where it is you are. So yeah, it's Easter Saturday. We haven't recorded anything since the Jill of the Jungle recording because I have been miserably sick all week with an infected jaw. It was terrible.
Oh, I think we might be going to Vietnam. Some clues you'll find really obscure. Others you go, oh. Oh,
Are they misleading us? Could it be somewhere else that speaks Vietnamese?
I think that would work
Inky tresses. Want a pen?
I already knew that.
Does that guy look like he would use the phrase inky tresses? I'm not trying to be judgmental, but seriously. What was I going to say? I was going to say... No, it would work if it said, I heard him shooting the breeze in French, and then like
Wouldn't
there was
rhyme,
Paris,
though.
there was Paris and Vietnam on there kind of thing, like, you know, because they
Fly
speak...
now, pay later.
Some people speak French and Vietnam.
Where to?
I think your analogy there would have worked better with Montreal.
True, it would have. I think Hanoi might be...
Hanoi, I'm backing in.
Yeah.
If it's Bangkok and they're messing with us, I'm going to be pissed.
Hold
Some of
on,
the
your seatbelt.
Vietnamese tourists in Bangkok.
Alright, we're in the right place. Funny that. So yes, back to what I was saying before. It's been an eventful week. I've been miserably sick. Kara's got a new computer. He slipped me a note about a plan to hijack a crate of bananas.
See, we were just playing a case and we had that clue, and it was indicative of Guatemala City.
Yeah, so we'll see if that's an option. If you tell me he's got black hair...
He was asking about the nearest Mexican restaurant.
Ah, he
Okay.
likes Mexican food.
Yeah, likes Mexican food. That should be enough to get us a warrant. There's low standards on warrants in this game. You don't need to prove they did it. You just need to prove you know who you're looking for.
Warrant V, warrant robot reporting for duty. Investigator.
Investigator, yes.
Transmission complete. Computation proceeding. Analysis completed. Download of prime suspects in.
Oh no, there's more than one.
Damn it.
Fast Eddie B and Nick Brunch.
I have to keep going.
Yes. Chicken market. Shipment of coffee.
I think
Guatemala
still
is still sounding good if it's
Yeah.
an option. See, that's the other thing. Your memory can be useful in ways they didn't expect in this game.
Worldwide travel. Fly now.
Maybe they
pay
didn't think you'd
later.
ever want to play it more than once.
You left, redirect.
I can't believe that.
Hmm.
So, Cara, how are you finding your new computer?
Have a good one.
Frustrating. But the computer is fine itself. The mouse pad is doing my head in a bit. But it'll be fine.
Okay.
So it's really hard to talk when you're like going, are we in the right place?
Uh-oh. We don't have a warrant.
Oh, we don't either. We're just gonna
I've never
guess.
had this happen to me before. Because two people told us he had black hair.
Yeah.
Okay. Brown, convertible, croquet. Did we see anything other than...
He leaves a diamond stick pin.
Yeah, that's just
Oh.
that his feature is jewellery.
Yeah.
I don't know! I've never had this problem!
Go to the other guy that we were looking at.
Nick Brunch?
Yeah.
What's Nick Brunch up to?
Yeah, but he wears a crime fighter's ring, not diamonds. Like the other guy, I reckon. Yes, yeah, make it like. I don't know. It's so stressful.
We could lose this case by completely not our own fault.
Wow.
The only thing I can think is we've got time. We could fly back and get...
More clues.
Yeah, see if someone will give us more clues.
Transmission. Initiating search of Acme database.
You want to? We've got time,
Okay.
I think.
Program run completed. Congratulations. Culprit identified. You have a warrant for Fast Eddie B.
Yeah, because I bullshitted.
Yeah, but the diamond cutter, like.
I don't know if it's that specific.
Okay, look, we'll go back. We've got time.
Where were we?
I'll know it when we see it.
Hello.
What, Pakistan, I think? No.
No, we're in
Hanoi.
Hanoi. We're in Vietnam. Okay, so we're flying up. See, your touchpad's driving you nuts, but other than that, the new computer's alright.
Yeah, it's fine. It's fine. It'll be delightful once all my stuff from my old computer is over there.
Yeah, that's always the problem with getting a new computer. I mean, I just got my computer back from repairs.
It used to be so different, like when, like, you didn't used to have...
He had an onyx cast to his hair.
Oh my god! Seriously, I reckon just... Oh, I don't know, I'm nervous now.
Oh, well, so if we lose a case, we lose a case.
Okay, yeah, then we can see what happens when you lose a case.
If we got the right person by a staggering coincidence. But yeah, I just got my computer back from repairs for the second time, and they've formatted it again, so for the second time within a month, I've had to reload everything onto it. Subtle.
Yeah. Fingers crossed, everyone.
Ah, they're keeping us in suspense. Here's a little gift from the old game.
Who's it gonna be?
Ah, it's the other guy!
damn it!
We got the wrong person!
He's still one of Carmen's henchmen. I don't understand why it's a problem.
Because we have a law and order system.
I know.
Here we go. We're about to get the telling off. Acme Newsflash. Special report. The Acme Detective Agency has successfully captured Nick Brunch. Unfortunately, CJ and BJ had an arrest warrant for Fast Eddie B. Some inside sources believe Nick Brunch will file charges of false arrest and slander against the Acme Detective Agency. It's not like he wasn't caught with the stuff on him.
Yeah, true.
Warren the Warrant Robot told us, this is very upsetting. I will be cross-referencing my files until dawn.
That was a brilliant impression, Brain.
Thank you. Oh dear.
I'm afraid you'll have to do better. Be careful next time, as we could all be sued for false arrest. Hang in there, though. Another of Carmen's gang has struck.
Of course they have.
Press the send button to receive your next case. Press the cancel button to assign a new detective.
Right. Well, that's a couple of cases. We might leave it there for now.
Yeah.
We've seen success, we've seen failure, and we're just starting out on our quest to capture Carmen Sandiego.
Indeed.
Next week we'll be back with some more cases and hopefully a better success rate. I say that was rigged against us. I mean, I've never encountered a situation where you got...
Why have a dossier that's so specific about something like diamonds when they've mentioned diamonds as well? Like, what's the point? Oh, shush, Chief.
Alright, so we'll call it a day there. Thank you for joining us on Sandiego Sundays here on Play It Loud. I'm Brayden.
And I'm Cara.
And we'll see you next Sunday.